Hello, my wonderful friends. If you're over 60 or you're caring for someone who is, today's video might just surprise you and maybe even save you from a serious mistake. Because while turmeric is often called the golden spice of life, there's a side of it that almost nobody talks about, a side that can turn dangerous if it's mixed with certain foods. Yes, you heard that right. Turmeric, one of the most healing spices on earth, praised for fighting inflammation, boosting memory, and easing joint pain, can actually cause health problems when eaten with just a few everyday foods. And here's the shocking part. One of these combinations can seriously affect your blood, your digestion, or even your kidneys. So in this video, we'll uncover why turmeric behaves differently in older adults, the 3 specific foods you must never eat with turmeric after 60, and one combination that can lead to real health dangers, especially if you're on medications like aspirin, blood pressure, or diabetes drugs. Stay with me, because before the end of this video, you'll learn things that might just save your life. Before we get started, I want you to know that we invest a lot of time, effort, and research to bring you these life-changing health tips. So please, take a moment to subscribe, like, and share this video with someone who needs it. You might just be saving a life. If you've done that, let's get started. Now let's start with something nice, something that reminds us why turmeric became so popular in the first place. Turmeric isn't new. It's been used for over 4,000 years in traditional Ayurvedic and African remedies, not only to season food, but to treat wounds, reduce pain, and fight infections. Its magic ingredient is a compound called curcumin, which gives turmeric its golden yellow color and its powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Here's what research says curcumin can do for you. 1. It reduces joint pain and stiffness. Curcumin blocks inflammation and protects cartilage, easing arthritis pain naturally without the side effects of painkillers. 2. It supports brain health and memory, boosting BDNF, a brain hormone that helps form new brain cells, improving memory, focus, and mental sharpness after 60. 3. It improves digestion and liver function, stimulates bile flow, reduces bloating, and helps the liver flush out toxins for smoother, more comfortable digestion. 4. It lowers inflammation throughout the body, shuts down inflammatory molecules like NF-kappa B and TNF-alpha, easing chronic pain and protecting joints, heart, and brain. 5. It improves heart and blood vessel health, enhances blood vessel flexibility, lowers bad cholesterol, and boosts circulation, supporting a stronger, younger heart. 6. It lifts mood and emotional balance, increases serotonin and dopamine, helping you feel calmer, happier, and more energetic naturally. A review from the U.S. National Center for Biotechnology Information, NCBI, found that turmeric's anti-inflammatory activity is comparable to some pharmaceutical drugs, without many of the side effects. So yes, turmeric is a true superfood. But here's the catch. Your body changes after 60. And those changes mean that what once healed you can now hurt you, especially when mixed with certain foods. When we're younger, our body processes foods and nutrients quickly and efficiently. But after 60, a few key changes occur. Changes that affect how your body reacts to powerful spices like turmeric. Here's why. Your liver and kidneys don't filter substances as fast. After 60, your liver enzymes slow down, and your kidneys become less efficient at removing waste and toxins. This means any compound, whether from food, herbs, or medicine, stays longer in your system. So, when you consume turmeric regularly, especially in supplement form, its active compound curcumin can build up and interact with medications or slow the clearance of certain drugs from your body. 2. Your stomach acid becomes weaker, changing how you absorb nutrients. Stomach acid plays a vital role in breaking down food and absorbing minerals like calcium, iron, and magnesium. After 60, acid production naturally decreases, making it harder to absorb these essential nutrients. This also changes how your digestive system processes turmeric. Instead of being absorbed efficiently, more of it may remain in your gut, leading to mild irritation or bloating in sensitive individuals. 3. You may be on daily medications, blood pressure pills, blood thinners, or diabetes meds that can interact with foods. Most seniors take at least one long-term prescription, and turmeric can alter how your body handles some of these drugs. Curcumin affects the same liver enzymes, especially CYP3A4 and CYP2C9, that metabolize many medications. So, combining turmeric with drugs like warfarin, metformin, or certain blood pressure tablets can either increase or reduce their effects, sometimes dangerously. That's why it's important to treat turmeric like a natural medicine, not just a kitchen spice. 4. Your blood vessels and tissues become more fragile. As we age, the walls of our blood vessels lose elasticity, and our tissues become thinner and more delicate. This means even small changes in blood flow or clotting can have a bigger impact. Turmeric, while excellent for circulation, can slightly thin the blood, which might lead to easy bruising, bleeding gums, or prolonged healing if combined with other blood-thinning foods or drugs. It's a reminder that even natural remedies can feel stronger on an aging body. So when you add a strong, bioactive spice like turmeric to the mix, your body reacts differently than it did in your 30s or 40s. In fact, scientists say turmeric can slow blood clotting, affect iron absorption, and even alter how the liver breaks down certain medications. This doesn't mean turmeric is harmful. It simply means that, like any powerful natural medicine, it must be used carefully and consciously, especially when combined with other foods or supplements. To show you how serious this can be, let's look at a real-life example next. Meet Mary, a bright and energetic 72-year-old grandmother. She started taking turmeric capsules every morning after watching a video about its benefits for joint pain. She felt great for the first few weeks, until she began to notice something strange. She was bruising easily. Her gums bled a little when she brushed her teeth, and she felt unusually tired. When she visited her doctor, tests showed her blood was too thin. In other words, it was taking too long to clot. Turns out, she had been taking turmeric alongside her daily aspirin and garlic supplement, two substances that already thin the blood. The turmeric multiplied their effect, creating a dangerous combination. Her doctor had to stop the turmeric, monitor her blood for weeks, and later reintroduce it, safely, in smaller doses and never with blood-thinning foods. Mary was lucky, but not everyone is. So now, let's break down the 3 foods you should never eat with turmeric and exactly why they're risky after 60. Food number 1. Dairy and high-calcium foods. We often think of milk, yogurt, and cheese as healthy staples, especially for strong bones. But when it comes to turmeric, they can quietly block its benefits and cause problems along the way. Here's why. Turmeric's main compound, curcumin, doesn't dissolve well in water. It needs fat or pepper to be absorbed efficiently. But when you eat turmeric together with calcium-rich dairy, like milk or cheese, the calcium can actually bind to curcumin in your digestive system. This binding forms complexes that your body can't absorb properly. So, instead of being absorbed into your bloodstream to fight inflammation, the turmeric simply passes through your system, wasted. But there's more. Dairy products, especially whole milk and cheese, can increase stomach acid and slow down digestion. For older adults who already have reflux or bloating, this can make you feel worse, heartburn, discomfort, and indigestion. Even worse, if you're on calcium supplements. These can interfere with how your body processes turmeric and other medications. A 2023 clinical observation from pharmacology studies found that minerals like calcium and magnesium often reduce the absorption of herbal compounds by binding with them. So if you're using turmeric for healing, never take it with dairy at the same time. Wait at least 2 hours before or after drinking milk, eating yogurt, or taking calcium tablets. Here's a safe alternative. Pair turmeric with a healthy fat like coconut oil, avocado, or olive oil. These fats help curcumin absorb better, and they won't interfere with its effects. Food number 2. Iron-rich foods and iron supplements. Now this one surprises most people, because we often hear turmeric gives you energy, or it helps with blood circulation. But if you're low on iron, or if you take iron supplements, turmeric can actually make things worse. Here's the science. Curcumin is known to bind iron molecules in the gut. That means it attaches to iron and prevents it from being absorbed into your blood. In younger people, this might not cause much harm. But in older adults, where iron absorption is already reduced due to lower stomach acid, the combination can easily lead to anemia, low red blood cells. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Food Science and Nutrition found that curcumin binds to iron strongly enough to reduce absorption by up to 40% in test subjects. That's a big deal, because low iron levels can lead to fatigue, weakness, and even dizziness, symptoms that many seniors mistake for old age. Now the warning. If you're already taking iron supplements, or you eat lots of iron-rich foods like liver, spinach, beans, or red meat, don't mix them with turmeric. Let at least 2 to 3 hours pass between your turmeric supplement and your iron-rich meal. Here's a safe alternative. Take your turmeric with foods rich in healthy fats and black pepper, which help with absorption, not with iron or calcium. Food number 3. Blood-thinning foods and supplements. Now, my friends, this is the big one. This is the combination that has sent some seniors to the emergency room, and it's the one that truly deserves the word dangerous. Because turmeric, when combined with blood-thinning foods or medications, can drastically increase your risk of internal bleeding. This is how it happens. Turmeric naturally contains compounds that slow down platelet aggregation. In other words, it prevents your blood cells from clumping together to form clots. That's part of why it helps with circulation, but it's also why it's risky. Now imagine combining turmeric with foods or supplements that also thin your blood. 1. Garlic, especially in supplement or extract form. 2. Ginkgo biloba. 3. Ginger. 4. High-dose omega-3 fish oil. 5. Even aspirin or clopidogrel. Individually, each of these can be beneficial, but together with turmeric, they can push your blood-thinning effect too far. Don't just take my words for it. Let me show you proof from medical sources. First, according to WebMD, turmeric slows blood clotting, and combining it with other blood thinners increases the risk of bruising and bleeding. Secondly, MedicineNet warns that turmeric should be avoided alongside herbs like garlic, ginkgo, and ginger for the same reason. Thirdly, a 2022 review in Frontiers in Pharmacology even noted cases of prolonged bleeding in elderly patients who mixed turmeric with aspirin or warfarin. Here are the real-life consequences. For seniors, internal bleeding can be silent. You might not feel pain. You may only notice bruises that appear easily, nosebleeds that last longer, dark or tarry stools, or feeling faint or dizzy. These are all early signs that your blood is too thin. And because older adults often have fragile blood vessels, what starts small can quickly become life-threatening. Now, here's what not to do. Never combine turmeric supplements or high turmeric drinks with garlic capsules, ginkgo or ginger supplements, fish oil tablets, or blood-thinning medications. If you take aspirin or warfarin, consult your doctor before touching turmeric supplements. Try safe alternative. Use small culinary amounts, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder in food, and avoid concentrated extracts unless prescribed. Before we move on, let's quickly break down what's going on inside the body. 1. Curcumin blocks certain clotting enzymes, specifically thromboxane and prostaglandin pathways. 2. Garlic and ginkgo do the same thing, creating a double thinning effect. 3. Blood-thinning drugs add a third layer, suppressing clotting even further. That's why your blood test might show a higher INR value, meaning your blood is taking longer to clot. Doctors see this all the time in patients who unknowingly combine natural remedies with prescriptions. So while turmeric alone is helpful, combining it with the wrong food or drug makes it potentially harmful. Now that we've covered the dangers, let's talk about how to enjoy turmeric safely, because you can still benefit from it. 1. Use culinary amounts, not supplement doses. Stick to 1/2 teaspoon daily in food, stews, soups, teas, or smoothies. That's enough for gentle anti-inflammatory benefits without overwhelming your system. 2. Pair with black pepper and healthy fat. Black pepper contains piperine, which increases turmeric absorption by up to 2,000% safely. Combine it with healthy fats like olive or coconut oil to help curcumin dissolve better. 3. Avoid taking it with calcium or iron. Space your turmeric dose at least 2 to 3 hours apart from dairy or iron supplements. This ensures the spice does its job without clashing with other nutrients. 4. Monitor for side effects. Watch for signs of trouble, bruises, bleeding gums, stomach upset, or dark stools. If you notice any of these, stop immediately and consult your doctor. 5. Choose trusted turmeric products. If you prefer supplements, buy from third-party tested brands with moderate doses, 500 to 1,000 milligrams. Avoid megadose turmeric capsules that promise instant results. 6. When in doubt, ask your doctor, especially if you're on blood pressure, diabetes, or blood-thinning medication. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Finally, let's quickly see the do's and don'ts for turmeric after 60. First, what you should do. 1. Use turmeric moderately in meals. 2. Combine with black pepper and healthy fat. 3. Space it apart from dairy and iron-rich foods. 4. Buy verified, pure turmeric, not unknown brands. 5. Listen to your body. Stop if you feel unwell. Now here's what you should not do. 1. Mixing turmeric with garlic, ginger, or ginkgo supplements. 2. Taking turmeric capsules with milk or yogurt. 3. Mixing turmeric with iron or calcium tablets. 4. Combining turmeric with aspirin or blood-thinning meds without guidance. 5. Believing every miracle cure you see online. My dear friends, nature gives us powerful tools, but they must be used with wisdom. Turmeric can absolutely help you age gracefully, fight inflammation, and stay active, but it's not meant to be mixed carelessly with every meal or supplement. After 60, your body deserves gentleness, balance, and awareness. So before you take that turmeric capsule with your morning tea or garlic drink, remember, sometimes the best way to heal is to simplify. Use turmeric the right way, and it can be a lifelong ally. Use it the wrong way, and it can silently work against you. So my advice, stay informed, listen to your body, and when in doubt, ask your doctor. If you learned something valuable today, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps others discover this life-saving information. Now let's hear from you too. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. How do you use turmeric at home? Do you add it to food, tea, or supplements? We'd love to hear your experience. Thank you for watching. Share it with someone who needs better health. And if you're over 60 and serious about aging well, staying independent, and protecting your health, subscribe to our channel. We've got more videos coming on how to protect your body, your brain, and your quality of life naturally. Don't go yet. Check out our videos on your screen and rebuild and maintain a better health before it is too late. Stay strong, stay healthy, and stay young at heart.